Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all tuned in to the Fox K Chronicles, baby. Coming to y'all live from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And I'm sitting here with who tonight?
Tymes, baby. Tymes.
Alright, we got Tymes here, originally with C-Loc Records.
Yes, that was the first record label I started with.
Alright, well, we're going to chop it up, man. We're going to chop it up. Shout out to my brother, Young Bleed, Carter Young, in the building tonight. We appreciate him for setting this whole thing up. Like I told y'all, that's my fam, that's my bro. We locked in for life. And we getting ready to put together one of the biggest summer jams for 2022. And my brother, Young Bleed, Carter Young, gonna headline that thing. And a host of other artists, legendary artists as well. So be on the lookout for more information coming soon from the 5K Chronicles 2022, baby. We ain't come to play no game 2022. We ain't come to play no game. 2022. Gotta know. Season 3 is getting ready to start very soon. If you would like to be a guest or a sponsor for Season 3 of the 5K Chronicles, all you gotta do is hit me up and I can give you the information about being a guest or a sponsor for Season 3. Right around the corner, baby. January, after the new year has begun, Season 3 of the 5K Chronicles will be cranking back up for y'all. And I'm super excited about this. So thank y'all for rocking with the 5K Chronicles. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel to view the hottest exclusive interviews with Mississippi music artists, entrepreneurs, business owners, and black-owned businesses. Hosted by the one and only Foxy, baby. You gotta know on a who, on a what, on a bitch ass hoe.
Support your people, man.
For sure that, and you gotta know that. Well. Tymes, what it do, baby?
Trying to make it like the rest of the world, man. Get me.
Gotta
At
know.
the same time.
Gotta know. Man, you know if I could take that trip on down the road to come chop it up with you.
That's what's up, man. You know, y'all come out of town, man, to be all, bro. That's what's up, bro.
For sure.
You gotta get some of this good food combo for y'all.
Oh, we love to eat. We love to eat, man. First of all, let's get a little bit of your background history. Tell the people where you from, where you grew up, all that good stuff.
First and foremost, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, BR for short. That's what we call it.
Shout out.
Little names, you know what I'm saying? Through the years. But specifically, yeah, from Baton Rouge, I done been to Houston. I done lived out there a while. But Baton Rouge is really, you know, that's where I was born in. Hoods, you know, I lived all around, but I'm going to throw my foes up. But you know one thing, I raised my guardian babies upright, you know what I'm saying? But I always did music, though. I loved doing music since I was a little boy.
That's when you got into it, when you was young.
Yeah, it was something that I came into. You know, we probably always had a talent for it, but I had a family that was just a music family. They just blues, gospel, anything you couldn't really miss it. And my father, he was like, he played lead guitar.
Oh man.
Yeah, so he was pretty much a blues legend by the time, you know, when I was born. They was already just doing these type of things, you know. Backyard blues is what they used to call it.
Yeah.
And so as a little kid, I was blessed at that time to be able to see whole bands in the backyards. My father was part of it. Sometimes he got a babysit.
Yeah.
We actually with him in the club, little kids, me and my brother.
Oh, stop it, man.
Yeah, man, I've been around music.
At a young age.
Young age.
Yeah.
Now when rap came around, that's when I was like, well, I ain't gonna be doing no blues. I'm gonna switch it up like this here.
Yeah, speak on it.
Little kid, but we always knew what we wanted to do. Me and a couple of little people in my family, my cousin, my brother, Tyrod, rest in peace. You know, we just lost him in these streets. My cousin Taurus is still going strong in this game, but it still feels still around doing the same thing.
Shout out to the real.
Yeah.
Gotta know. For sure. Now tell Foxy, how do you know C-Loc? Like, how y'all link up? Did y'all used to live next door to each other?
Oh, definitely. Well, me and C-Loc, we met up in what you would call River Ridge. It was River Ridge Projects at that time. was coming from pretty much following me with my uncle. My mom moved to River Ridge. Before that time, it was River Ridge, which is across the tracks, what they call across the tracks right now. So at that time, it was pretty much LSU people, but then after what they would call, I guess, a white fight or something, or whatever they would call it, more different kind of people started coming in there. My mom had an opportunity to move into that area. We moved into River Ridge, and as little kids, probably more than 12, 13, 11 years old, with some little groups. That's where we met C-Loc, Stephen Carroll. Brothers, basically. We basically brothers.
Yeah.
One thing about, our kind of brothers, though, we love each other, but we get into it. It's still family, that's my family right there, yeah. So that's how we came, man. We met him in River Ridge. We grew, we ran, we did a whole lot of things. We came to track boys, the first ones, you know what I mean? Walking across the track, yeah. Lead time. I was one of the first artists to put the tracks on a record.
You heard him. Heard.
Money Madness. So y'all do your research. Yeah.
Gotta know.
Yeah.
Now, so when did you become a part of C-Loc Records? Like, how was all that?
The design of that is something that us as kids, I always knew I was doing. And I'm the type of person that I believe is so strong that it can influence other people. Now, when I met Lo, he was probably doing scratching. He already was doing little DJ things.
Like DJ.
And so we in the projects. And so we just came together. He had a talent, I had a talent. Actually, my brother introduced us, the one that I spoke about earlier. And from that point on, we just started running tight. He basically was a DJ, but I did production and music. And then we evolved. He evolved into the rapper that he became. But yeah, that's what we started. Basically just going around to parties, doing battles with other rappers, you know what I'm saying? At that time it wasn't a lot of rappers in Baton Rouge, but it was a strong community that was there. Definitely Young B was one of them. At that time,
shout out.
Yeah, definitely. You had a few crews, and his crew was definitely one of them. When they come out there, they're gonna be on top of their game. But back to that, yeah, so we was doing all that. That was the Baton Rouge rap scene before what it is today.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like in the NFL, we was the leatherhead.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Leading up to it.
I love the history, man. I love it.
That time, you had to even have bravery come out that time, so you're gonna be a rapper. Because when people down here seeing a rapper, all they seen was blues. These blues clubs were made from nothing else but that kind of style. And so us the kids, yeah, we're gonna be a rapper. That was nothing to believe, and nobody was running like today. Everybody, the mailman said he was rap. And a lot of people can. But I'm talking about back then, it wasn't no dream for people. People had another thing they wanted to do with their life. But us as little kids, that little generation right there, we knew what we wanted to do, and we kept going to it. We kept going in it. It helped to build to where it's at today. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
In the end, me and C-Loc came and said, man, he wanted to do a record day because he seen what was going on. We were already recording at a studio, a famous studio from back in the times. God rest the dead again, Tommy Jefferson. Even for this man, it probably wouldn't be no hip hop because he was the only one that would allow rappers to come in there. And so we were going over there recording already, getting money how we could. I working and then doing everything we could to get money. Just studio time. That's how we believed in it. And over time, he said, well, man, look, we got this money, let's go do this record. And so, on that day, one thing, you gonna start the company. How many people? I got the music, I know how to do this. I know how to go to the studio, I can do all this production, I can do everything. I just need funding. So, fund the record company, I got the music. We get out of home, and all the people we came up with, and we started a record company. That's how that goes.
So when did you get into production? Like were you already producing?
Yeah, I already was producing. I started music when I was so young. And by the time when I did meet C-Loc, even at the age of 12, I already knew how to play the keyboard and make beats and stuff like that. So I already was doing it. We already was going to studios and stuff like that at that age, doing that type of title to come up under.
Right.
And so what we did was we took one of our songs, two of our songs, which would be Boot Thing and Southside Thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying, you know, we regional, let's just go with some regional stuff. You know, we was blessed to come with a single with it. And from that point on, you know, the record company started rising.
So you're a producer and an artist as well.
Yes, I'm a producer and a rapper. On the first album, well, the first two songs that we ever released on C-Loc Records was Boot Thing and Southside.
Right,
I produced both of those records. I wrote on both of those records. That got us the funding where we could come with an album and start working on an album. So now it was time for the next album. That was Who's Gonna Ride.
What was the first album?
The first album was Who's Gonna Ride.
Who's Gonna Ride?
The Boot Thing and then Southside
Was
Thing
single.
singles. Okay, what that allowed us to do, to go around to the club scenes outside of Baton Rouge, to the country parts outside of Baton Rouge, you know, where the real people, where the real ones, where the real clubs was supporting us back then, with songs.
Right.
And so we did more club songs just because that's what was inviting us then. And so that's how we started evolving, just the sound that was more. We were from the street, so it had a gangster body, but it was made with club instruments. And so it became like a new style, like a club gangster style. In that beginning time right there, so it led up to people liking us, going to the clubs. That gave us the funding to make the next album, the first album that we released, which is Who's Gonna Ride. And I was on probably like 6 or 7 of those songs that I rapped and produced.
Man.
Yeah, what I was doing is just making sure that this artist right here had the right type of structure when he coming out, you know, make sure his music and stuff is set right. Actually, I had the technology for that, but I couldn't have did it without some help, like Tommy Jefferson and one of my cousins.
Shout out.
Just,
Yeah. Speaking of songs, I had a couple songs I wanted to ask you about. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Yes, darling. Shout out to my publicist. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about. Tell me about Lay Low.
Lay Low. It's not a song, you know, it's a group right now.
Who was part of it?
Max Minelli and Jay.
Yes.
Max Minelli and Jay Vaughn that's what the name of the Lay Low. And what they did, it was basically a spring off of what the concentration camp was doing. They was 2 little young kids, man, you know, blessed with the rhythm. Actually, John Lee discovered them. It rolled from then on. How you get them in there, I put a beat together for them, a beat called Daredevil. They did Daredevil to the beats.
And I got Daredevil is actually the song that I got next to Lay Low.
Yeah, that's the song. That song actually was, you know, helpful in launching their careers into where they was going. From that point on, they was their own entity, and they could go out and do things on their own and have a name for themselves. So yeah, that song, you know, Daredevil was a special song. We did it in the dungeon.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I would have loved to sing the dungeon.
Oh man, yeah. We used to have fun in the dungeon. They know what I'm talking about. The dungeon kick in the house, baby. Someone around here right now.
Shout out. Okay then, what about Never Say Die?
Never Say Die. Never Say Die was the first or the second radio song that we released. It was so popular that, you know, the radio was like, you know, we might as well go ahead and let them in, man. The people like them. You know, it was able to launch actually all 3 of our careers. Me, Young Lee, and C-Loc. That was the first radio song. I don't know what could be before that would probably be another song, but I'm thinking Never Say Die. If it wasn't, I'll tell you what, you know, it did its thing. It got us in there in the radio and it brought something to where we became. At first we was Louisiana based, but that made it to more regional. We could be felt in Mississippi up there, but you know, things started changing at that point. And was a song that came on the Who's Gonna Ride.
Ah.
Yeah, Who's Gonna Ride. I did production on that one, yeah. And at that time, Never Say Die. I remember we had that beat. We was like, man, this beat gonna be something. I said, but you know, we got a lot of songs. We just talking a lot of different stuff on it. So I said, man, just give Lee this beat. Let him write this whole song, and then we gonna come on in so we can have continuity on the song.
Bleed wrote the whole song?
Yeah, Bleed wrote the song, I wrote the beat. Specifically, you know, we all got our own skills, but I wanted to make sure for this song that we knew was gonna be something that everything was on the same, you know, flow and the same mentality, you know. So when you're a man, you ain't got no pride. I know I'm a fool on that mic. You gotta beat me on that mic. But I also think business-wise at the same time, even at that age, I was like, this would be a good, better strategy for us. It ain't about who can or who can't rap. It's about making a better song for the situation we're in right now. And so it actually did what it is supposed to do on that level. Yeah, you know, nice underground hit for us with radio play.
That's an awesome line. Alright. Let me ask you this. Tell me about Lee Tymes, the rapper, the artist.
Yeah, it's basically just like you say. I started in music, so I've been doing music before, you know, I was rapping. So I already knew how to play keyboards and music, stuff like that, already. But my father's a vocalist, and so I always wanted to be that vocalist too. But when rap came around, that fit me better. And so I started rapping. And so what I would do is just hone my skills and go around and as a little kid, man, we would go around, have rap battles, go to parties, go to clubs. Certain clubs would let us come in and do things like that. And I always strived, and I always knew, hey, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing, no matter what. Because I seen that in my same people. I seen my people just stay dedicated to it. One day they this and the next day they that. So I knew that dedication in anything is the key to anything. By me knowing I wanted to do it young, that was better for me, because you know, I just get focused a lot more energy into what I want to do. A lot of young people, they be still trying to figure out what they want to do. I think I had a little advantage. I knew what I wanted to do.
Right. Now tell me about the type of music that you make. What do you rap about?
In this time right now, I try to keep it more real and more grown type music right now. You know. So how I hit them, I talk about relationships, I talk about family things going on in the hood, I talk about partying and having a good time, because that's really what I came from. I came from what I would call the party people. I mean, it was hard to find a party to start with. And so I like to bring that type of life to my music.
That's what I'm saying.
And so that makes me more broader than a lot of other rappers. I mean, I get in the studio, I do gangster stuff all day, but I'm talented to do more than that. So I take my time and go work with my people, where I still deal with a lot of blues people. I still deal with a lot of people that bring real music, you know. And so I expand my talents. I do rap songs like that. I have one blues rap song that actually came out a couple of years ago.
You got a blues rap song, man?
Yeah, I actually do, man. I mean, what I do is, I think it's like 3 blues festivals a year where I do these rap songs right there. And what they are is they're hip hop beats with blues music on top of them, and I come and flow on them. You know, you can look that song up. It's called "Daddy's Hungry."
Man, you know I gotta check that out.
Yeah, that's a different thing. You know, I'm gonna do me. I am me.
Yeah.
But you know, why waste your talent when you got it? You know, it ain't my fault if they can't do it. You know, I'm gonna do everything I can do. I wish I could go, you know, make me some tracks. Whatever I can do, I'm gonna do it, you know. But yeah, so that's the type of the main music what we do with folks that's favorite with the Corleone family. You know what that is. It's motorized stuff with some gangster club stuff at the top. That's the type of music we focus on and try to keep our, you know, relativity like that. So I'm always do that type of music. But yeah, that's basically it right there.
What do you think about the music of today's generation?
Today's generation is, you know, time goes around. From my point of view, it's more closer to the rap that I grew up with. It's choppy, but it's flowing at the same time. And so they're allowed to ride their rhythms way more better. They got way more better instruments right now. They got the internet.
Facts.
You know, I mean,
Facts.
you know.
Can you imagine if the technology that's
Boy, if
up
I'd
today
had
was
the
in
internet, man.
mind?
If I'd had the internet like how it is right now. And so bless them, man. You know, I love what they doing, man. So it evolved, and they gonna keep evolving. You know, long live rap, man. That's how I feel about it, man. I love everything that's out there, what they doing, man. Not everything, but a lot of it.
For sure. As an artist, what do you have a creative process like when you're writing music?
With me, I have to struggle with the fact, it's not a struggle, but I have to deal with the fact that I do music and I do rap. So sometimes I might just feel music, I don't feel no rap. And so I just go in and I do that. If I have a writer's block, you know, I don't really focus on that sometimes, because guess what, you can always just do some kind of music or something. My problem was I always want perfection, so I do less. But when you just working, man, just go ahead and go, and then you make anything. You never know how something come out. But what I do is either I go on a beat phase or a rap phase. But rapping, when I rap, I just want to focus on that. Like if I go there and I finish my beats and I say, well, I'm gonna use these beats for the album. But then I sit back and then I start writing for them. Then, and that's how I do it like that, because you know it can get draining. You know, doing both of them at the same time. So I take it in phases. But I have a lot of help. I deal with another studio, ran from that studio. Shouts out to my boy,
Shout out.
Buckshot Peter. You know, that helped me out with a lot of production on this up and coming album that I got coming up. Yeah.
So you got an upcoming album coming up?
Yeah, I got something coming up, man. It's called Blocks and Champagne.
Why that title?
Yeah, man, because we in the blocks and we live in the blocks, but we still like to have a good time, you know what I'm saying? We still like to have the finer things in life, you know, just because I'm out here living like this. And you know, but I'm straight. But I'm just saying, you know, how we live, you know what I'm saying? Block life, but you know, I live high class and said, hey, when I get a chance, you know, and then I'm going to be riding on around. So blocks, rims, and champagne.
Yeah.
You know, and then we really drive, we're going to be driving that real soon.
Alright, we're gonna look out for that. You know that, man. Y'all know. Let us know when that thing drop.
Oh, yes,
I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, I
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plug again, man. That's what's up.
Gotta know. Now, as an artist, what kind of vibes do people get from listening to your music?
Well, it depends on the person, probably, I guess. But what kind of vibe I'm trying to give them? I'm trying to give them certain things on certain songs. The way I construct the album, I try to look at, I don't want an album full of one type of feel. Okay, so if I do an album, I'm going to have some ride stuff on it, stuff that you would ride to. If I do an album, I have some stuff where I'm taking this wisdom that I done gained over all these years when I've been here in my young time, and I'm gonna put that on a few songs, constructive, you know, story or something about on my song, on my album, and then on my songs, on my album, I'm gonna take you to the club in some form of fashion. I come from the party.
So I can put that thing in and just ride.
Yes,
I ain't even got to change nothing.
But yeah, that's how I look at it. I try to do it like that. Yeah, I feel like, you know, people want different subjects. You know, the fact of the matter is, and I'm an OG in the game. You know, we OGs in the game. My people want to hear something different. They don't want to hear, you know, jig all night. You know, every album. I mean, every song. Every song. You know what I'm saying? Every song.
It's alright to turn up, guys. They don't turn me up all the way.
The older generation, you know, they want to hear some constructive stuff, some other stuff. They want to, you know, hear some different type of stuff every now and then. And so that's one of the reasons why I started getting back with the blues people too, because then they give me access to different type of artists. I can get guitar players to come and play on these beats, real live music. And so yeah, I got songs like that that was gonna be out on the next album, where we got real artists playing real instruments, you know, on top of the music that we laying down. So that's basically basically what's going on with that, yeah.
How successful has it been being a music artist and a producer, and being a part of C-Loc Records?
Well, success, it depends on how you look at it. Because we've only been building on it from then. Financially, we go up and down in anything, Me, I work when I gotta work. If I can get it to the stage, and I get it like that. And so, in the end, that is what it is. So, hey, every day is a different day, And so we still working toward a goal, the same goal that we had in the beginning. It comes with things change, time,
Right.
Things go on. But hey, I ain't got no regrets on nothing.
Right.
I get it out here, man. And then in the end, I get money off the ground, man. I get it out the ground.
Alright.
Oh yeah, so it is what it is, but hey, it could be better. We gonna make it better than the last time.
For sure. So you still producing?
Oh, I'm definitely still producing, man. I got some beats coming up on this next album that I got some stuff that I produced on it. And hopefully I can get a few more beats on the Easy album. I got my brother album, he working on it, still in the house. And so yeah, I definitely production, still in production.
Now how you linked up with my bro over there? Oh, my bro Young Bleed. How did all that come to
Easy
fun?
was one of them hard-headed people, man. That go hard, because we was a hard-headed generation. See, if people don't know what we did, man, the stuff we did, man, is different from what our kids do today. Like, they fun is more inside than they go outside and do a few things. We was outside.
Man, we stayed outside. We was outside so much to the point we didn't even come inside.
Yeah, man, we gonna ride that thing, man, as the kids, man. We rode our bike from here to Platinum, boy. We got Ferris, man. We went all the way around. So in the end, we that hard-headed generation, but we had a certain talent about us. People had different talents, And Lee, my dog Tank, he was one of the ones that I see when we get in the talent show. Hey, he got some other rappers in here. You know what I'm saying? He was always doing that same thing, and so that's why I respect him today, bro. Because I seen him going from the beginning just like he seen me, and eventually, hey, all forces came together with that concentration camp. And just like I said, I think the first song we got with Bleed on our song, because we already knew each other. We had different crews. We all had different crews. I think it was Never Say Die. I think it was Never Say Die. I think it was the first opportunity we could get him on a song. That's what we just kept going from right then. He had a vision, then we said we were gonna do it, man. We got in there. That's what it is.
For sure. I love it, man. I love hearing about their history, man.
Yeah, that's the history of it, man. He was out there doing the same thing, battle rapping. Him and my brother at Kenilworth, battle rapping, drawing crowds. Because it was entertainment for the people back then. Really wasn't a lot to do.
Right.
So you see two of the people over there, they battle rapping, man. You draw a crowd. That's where we came from. Shouts out to all the old school rappers.
Shout out, man.
From how we came, they know what I'm talking about.
Legends, baby. I love it. I'm here for it, man. Gotta know that. Gotta know that.
We're doing the same thing. We're announcing it now.
Yeah.
Now money, yeah.
For sure.
Keep the beat going, baby.
Gotta know. What advice would you give an upcoming artist that may be watching right now that's trying to get into this music business, this music game?
First and foremost is try to figure out what your best angle of this game. Because it ain't, it got a lot of things, a lot of space in the rap game and the music game. You don't have to just be no producer or no rapper. Somebody got to set up the show. Somebody got to be managers.
That's right.
Somebody got to have a record label. You see what I'm saying? So it's all kind of aspects to think about right there. But if you're a person that do music, the main thing is keep it real to yourself. Keep going. Because you never know how stuff happen in the end. But you got to always be prepared. Always keep your music together. Never let nobody tell you about your style or whatever. You just whatever style you got, you perfect that. And keep going with that. That's and holler at your boy, man. I do what I can.
Hey, I'm gonna speak on this just a little bit. I know Baton Rouge and Louisiana, this thing, but what you think about our Mississippi music scene?
Man, I love some of the artists from that, man. The thing is, it's basically almost the same thing. Okay, man, we used to go to Mississippi. I can't think of some of the clubs, but we never had a problem, and it was always love. Wooddale, shout out to Wooddale, Mississippi. They know what I'm talking about. I mean, we had good times up there. So yeah, man, Mississippi music. I'm trying to think of the dude, man. I can't think of his name right now, but in the end, I love when I do get a chance to get hold to. We don't get hold to a lot of. We get hold, we got some Mississippi people down here though.
Right.
Yeah, I had some women down there when we becoming who we was in G Lane. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so yeah, that's what it is, man. It's basically our brothers, Mississippi. They got to deal with the same Saints fans I got to deal with. Hey, go Saints.
Oh man. Tell me about my boy Max Minelli, man. I'm trying to get off Max on the show. We working on that.
Max Minelli, the young man, always had skills, always kept himself smooth and fresh, bro. Always ready to get on that mic. That's the good thing about him. Because when you're always ready, that in itself it's just a good thing for anybody that's trying to do anything, And so what he did was, he kept on going. That's the main point of what I'm saying. He one of them people. He just kept going. He kept going, brother. He made himself into a bona fide. He was able to take what we did and keep going. See, that was the whole key for it, Now, when me and Tank, we went to Corleone family, and we did our thing that way. But he did his way, and he got in there. Him and Look, they did their thing. It's time to just swim right now.
Right.
He definitely was swimming. So I give him that. Shouts out to Max Minelli.
Yeah, for sure that. Now, what if the people wanted to stream your music? How can they stream your music, or are you on any social media platforms or anything like that?
Yes, I have a few songs. Full Grown Beasts is on YouTube. I have Big Daddy's Home. You can get that on Spotify.
Definitely gonna check that out.
YouTube. And just like I said, I also got some stuff that's gonna be hitting real soon. I got a song that we just released called Paper Chase. That should be within a matter of maybe a week or two. That should be hitting on Spotify, some stuff like that. Yeah. Yes, man, that's what it is. That's what it is.
For sure that. Anything coming up with my bro?
Yes, we definitely working on some stuff right now. So, I guess it's gonna be on his album. I got some stuff on my album too. So, we definitely gonna be coming with that. It's just not in the time frame right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely gonna be checking back up on that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to hit that road again, cause see what's going on.
Man, leave that here. So y'all here in the wrong time. Y'all gotta come back on that Thursday or that Friday. I'm gonna show you how to get in there.
Hey, ain't nothing but a word, man. We right down the street.
Bird and plane, baby.
Yeah.
We sitting down, she just doing our thing, man.
For sure that.
Man, we go hard in there, but we always have a good time, man. And I'm appreciating y'all coming down here to get to this story, man.
No problem at all. I'm gonna touch on a little tender subject right now. I just want to get your opinion on it because we just been having so many of our music artists losing their lives to violence and everything like that. Lost down and a host of many more. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, with the dog situation.
Just the whole situation of, in my words, nowadays it's per se dangerous to be a rapper.
Your days must be, dangerous to be a rapper. I don't know when it was a same day. I mean, once you become any type of public figure, them type of days is to be expected. Once you get out here in this music, man, you gotta learn how to take care of yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because you a magnet right now, And so, in that retrospect, music is what it is. But going from Louisiana, man, from Baton Rouge to New Orleans, bro, it was always dangerous for rappers. Blues saying anything, with a name. You see what I'm saying? So you have to just be able to take care of yourself. You have to know that. You have to know that. we had to learn it too, man. We used to go out there, man, that music, how, what? You get that complaint. We had dangerous music, man. We dangerous people, but we had dangerous music. Then you have to learn how to survive when you out there. And when you start saying, well, you know, like we didn't have nobody to tell us, man. We just were the kids out there going, you know. We evolved over time. We ain't lose bad a few of ours because it's a way how you live out here, you know. And I don't know the situation we lived off by, but it's a sad situation, you know. He was definitely a talented person, man. And I hate to see it happen like that, but you know, it's like they losing this generation. They losing a lot of their good ones.
Man,
there's a few of them that I liked it, man, that they gone and passed away. But it was mostly like, you know, you didn't hear a lot of national rappers going like this. It was local, you know, local rappers and stuff like that. Now it's nationwide. You know, you got, you know, people going like, we had big ones, you know, LL and Kumo D and, you know, Big and Pop.
Yeah.
You know, that was big national beef.
Right.
But like right now, you got, you know, a lot of them running around with that hate, you know, it is, each man, I'm just telling people to take care of themselves, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know, in the end, we all human, bro. You know, human is a predator. He got two eyes in front of his head. Don't expect nothing less. There it is. You know, so we live our life. We live and learn, man. It's a sad thing about it. But then, hey, I don't know how we'll stop it or whatever what we can do about it. But just, you know, pray on it and try to hope it gets better, like you say.
Right. Well, I appreciate you giving me your opinion about that situation, man. I just be asking people, you know, like, cause like it's starting to become the norm nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, you're right. On some level, you know, but that's because people got more guns and more money now. You know what I'm saying? And so as that's going, then you got more things at stake, more people that's able to do things that they probably at first couldn't do. But that money flowing in that music right now, way more money than what we was making. And so, you know, you never know how things gonna happen, you know, man. But one thing about Dolph, he's independent, man, he raised himself, he did that, bro. He was a product of how the internet, how this new age music, how if you really got a goal and you really want it, you can get it, you know. So just take that part of what he did, you know, and try to learn from that. That's what I advise people, you know. That part, yeah.
Okay, all right. Lead time, man. I enjoyed chopping it up with you.
I enjoyed this too.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we locked in too now, man. You know what I'm talking about? For sure. Fox is here if you need me, you know what I'm saying? My platform is here. And, it's just up, man.
Shouts out to Miss Fox and the Fox Cave. I mean, yeah. That's what's up, man.
For sure.
Support your people, man. You know, it's good to be talking to y'all about this story, man. You know, we're going to get some stuff out to the people, man. Get y'all dancing, feeling good, riding right. Call the young family.
And sipping champagne.
To the camp. We coming, baby. Sipping champagne, man. Blocks, rims, and champagne.
Yeah.
Man. You know, it is what it is.
Gotta know that. Let's show that. Yeah. Alright, man, we want to thank Lead Time for swinging down on Fox Cave Chronicles for this exclusive interview. Actually, we swung down on him. If you want to be politically correct, you know what I'm talking about? We slabbed it on out and pulled up on. That's what we did. But, you know, it's all love, baby. And, like I said, we're here. And it's going to be many more interviews and networking to come. For sure.
We definitely appreciate your time, man. Let's go ahead. Get in there.
Gotta know. Shout out to my bro. Y'all already know he in the building, man. Young Bleed, Cali Young. I ain't gonna peek your head in, bro. He in the building, though, y'all. Gotta know that, man. And like I said, he set this whole situation up and be on the lookout for many more to come. For sure. Shout out to my team, Rooster Black and Jonathan Hollins, my publicist, Treasure Chronicles, who's in the building tonight. You already know my rider, my driver. Hey, you see me, you see her, you see me. That's what it is. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my cameraman, KB. He couldn't be here tonight, but he already know what it is. We know he'll be here if he could. He had to work, so get that money, man. We understand that. And shout out to my manager, You already know what it is, yo. Shout out to Designers Grill, 3028 West Northside Drive, Jackson, Mississippi, baby. Where we have all the Fox Cave Chronicles shows and events, except for when we out of town on the road, baby. We pull up wherever. You know what I'm saying? So where we at tonight, man?
Right now we in Chaco Lounge, man, on Plank Road, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You heard me. But shouts out to the hood, you know, the folks down Southside G Lane. And everything around Plank Road, because y'all already know how we go. Get in there.
I ain't gonna have Fox saying that, man. Get in there. I love it.
Spread the love, man.
I love
Spread that love.
For sure. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Fox Cave Chronicles YouTube channel, where you can view all the hottest exclusive interviews with Mississippi music artists, entrepreneurs, business owners, and black-owned businesses, baby. Go ahead and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram as well at the Fox Cave Chronicles. Any more announcements? Oh yeah, Lee, we got a gift for you. You know we ain't come empty-handed, man. No, we ain't come empty-handed, man. There you go. Just a little Fox Cave Chronicles love. That's how we do. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all see that, huh?
Like my bro say.
Came up, boy. She ain't playing with y'all, bro.
My bro say Christmas came early.
She give you a click to get your bread, get your meal. She saying go eat, man.
Gotta know that, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, season 3 is on the way. You want to be a sponsor or a guest, hit me up and I can give you the information about being a guest or a sponsor for season 3 of the Fox Cave Chronicles. And I think that's a wrap, man. Thank we appreciate you for letting us come invade this lounge right here. You know what I'm talking about?
It's all good, man. It's all good. You know the ball open, right?
Oh, those just the words I need to hear.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we out of here.